Hi Aries, this is your March 20th through March 26th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the 5 of Pentacles, clarified by the 5 of Wands. We have the 8 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. In the potential outcome, we have the 2 of Cups with the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands, and we also have the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So I usually go with a King or Queen, or both, if one or both show up. We do have a couple here. You're the Queen of Wands here, and you're dealing with the King of Pentacles, right there in the middle, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. So it could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody with a lot of Earth in their chart. If they're not an Earth sign, they could be wealthy. They could be an entrepreneur, or they could be working for a financial institution. And this is somebody who is already in your life, Aries. And it kind of feels like you are also at least wondering how this person feels about you, right? And you either work with them. To the left from the King of Pentacles, we have the 8 of Pentacles. So the 8 of Pentacles is a card of work, business, and finances, or it's a card of working on something, perfecting something. So for some of you, this person is somebody you work with, do business with. They could be working in the same building with you, or they could be somehow associated with the way you make your money, or it could be somebody you go to gym with, right? Because the 8 of Pentacles, perhaps this is both of you working on yourselves, right? Yeah, and we actually start off with the 5 of Pentacles, clarified by the 5 of Wands. You know, it took me a quick second. 2 5s, one clarifying the other. I believe the 5 of Pentacles belongs to the King of Pentacles. That's how they feel. And the 5 of Wands is most likely the card that belongs to you. Right? You are a fire sign. So the 5 of Pentacles, this is them kind of feeling sad, miserable, left out in the cold. They really love you. They want to move forward with you. But for whatever reason, they, up until this point, up until this week, were unable to do it. Perhaps if you do work together, it could be against your company policy, or they think it would be inappropriate, or, you know, they're just very shy. You know, that happens. And the 5 of Wands clarifying it, I think that's you. I think this is your internal struggle. So perhaps you also have your eye on this person. Perhaps you're wondering. Perhaps the 5 of Wands, this is you internally struggling, trying to guess how this person feels about you, or if they're ever going to approach you, make their move. Right, so this is where the mirror comes in, the first part of it, where you two mirroring each other. They're feeling left out in the cold and sad and cold without you, right? And you are also struggling with this, but both of you have feelings towards each other. Another mirroring I see here is that the King of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, and in the potential outcome, we have you, the Queen of Wands, sitting right next to the Ace of Wands, right? So the Ace of Pentacles belongs to the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands belongs to you. So ultimately, both of you actually want this. Both of you do. Yeah, you do. The Ace of Wands, yeah, that's your ace. You really want to move forward with them, and so do they with that Ace of Pentacles. So something during this week is finally going to trigger this person, this King of Pentacles, to make a move, right? The Ace of Pentacles, to be fair to this King of Pentacles, is a very serious ace. Yes, this ace is an earth sign indicator, but at the same time, if we want to stay general, the Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious. The Ace of Pentacles is often referred to as the golden opportunity, and every once in a while, the Ace of Pentacles comes through as a proposal. I don't think they're going to propose to you this week, but this is their intention, right? Speaking of intentions, the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, that's it, right there. Commitment or marriage. Right? As a matter of fact, a rock-solid commitment to marriage. Yes, it's an earth sign indicator again, right? But it is a rock-solid commitment to marriage. This is when people buy real estate together, they grow old together, have children together, and all that good stuff, right? It's also a card of financial abundance. Okay? And the 2 of Cups, the first card in the potential outcome, There's two people in the Two of Cups, right? That's you and this King of Pentacles, right? It's a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people actually see eye to eye, right? Two people feel the same way towards one another. Alright, so yeah, I always like when a king and a queen come out in the same spread, even if they're off-suited. That still means both of you are vibing on a similar level, the king and the queen level. Both of you are ready for something serious, and you could be 25, 35, 55, 65, doesn't matter. Both of you vibe on the same level. It's just that they need to, I guess, grow a pair and come towards you, and the rest is history. The rest is history. I'm not even going to bother with an extended for you, Aries. That would be a waste of time. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Aries, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Six of Cups clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Eight of Wands. We have the King of Wands clarified by the Fool, and we have the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This feels like either a trip down memory lane, for some of you literally. For others of you, it's just some kind of a reunion, okay, or some kind of a celebration. If it's your birthday this week, Aries, happy birthday, by the way. It could be people gathering together so to celebrate your birthday, right? But you definitely have something that has to do with the past, right? Or a particular individual, right? The Six of Cups, the first card that came out, this is a card of a soulmate connection, but it's a card of somebody from the past. Not necessarily an ex, just someone from your past. And the Queen of Pentacles, clarifying that's that person. Could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be a friend, your family member, what have you. The Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a celebration or some kind of a reunion. And then we have the Queen and the King of Wands. You are either one of those two. You can assign the roles as you wish, right? You could be dealing with another fire sign who is also joining in on this celebration or a reunion. The Eight of Wands clarifying the Queen of Wands is a card of communication or a card of trouble. And the Fool clarifying the King of Wands, it's actually one of your major arcana cards, Aries, right? So, but it could be another Aries involved, or perhaps with the Fool card, if this is some kind of a reunion, the two of you, or the three, or the four, or the five, or the six of you will, just, have a good time, and not think of consequences. So I would caution you right there with the Fool card. But perhaps all of you are getting together. It's like the old crew is back together, and you're gonna have a good time the way you used to do it back in the day. All right, especially if it's your birthday. All right, so yeah, this feels like fun. To be honest with you, it feels like fun, right? The Three of Cups is definitely a celebration. The Fool is also here. So yeah, all right. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aries, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have Judgment, we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the King of Swords, clarified by the Two of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, and I just couldn't resist it. I looked underneath the Knight of Wands, and we got the Emperor. So you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Sagittarius on the table. What's interesting about this reading is that Knight of Wands on the bottom of the deck, I think that belongs to you, Aries, right? The Emperor underneath the Knight of Wands is your major arcana card. So, for some of you, it could be you pursuing this King of Swords. Or, if they are the one reaching out to you, I think you're going to be looking forward to re-establishing this connection. Let's just put it that way. With the Knight of Wands, I think you're going to get excited about this, right? I believe the Knight of Wands belongs to you. It's not a player energy in this particular case. It's not. This is you just getting all fired up, all exciting about this, right? The Emperor is your major arcana card. That's your energy right there with the Knight of Wands. The King of Swords is also on board Right? The King of Swords is clarified by the Two of Cups, right? There's two people in the Two of Cups. That's you and them. And the Two of Cups is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people see eye to eye. We do have Judgment, the first card that came out. This is a card of somebody coming back from the past. The Wheel of Fortune right next to it. Perhaps they are back in town. The Wheel of Fortune could be a card of travel, but most likely the Wheel of Fortune is a restart of a cycle between you and this person. Okay, so yeah, this looks very promising. Yeah, I know you want this, Aries. Yes, you do. But your secret is safe with me, so don't worry. I won't tell anybody. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances this week, Aries. We have the Sun. We have the Seven of Wands clarified by the Ten of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands clarified by the Six of Wands. And we have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Leo. We also have Gemini and Virgo on the table. I think you're the Queen of Wands here, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. And you've got a challenge ahead of you this week. And the challenge is you will have to stand your ground. You will have to prove yourself. You will have to fight off competition. And I think you'll be successful. Okay, so yeah, the Queen of Wands, that's you. You're clarified by the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a kind of victory, success, recognition. Perhaps you're being awarded at some point in the near future after what's about to happen. What's about to happen is the Seven of Wands clarified by the Ten of Wands right there in the middle. The Seven of Wands, this is a card of an active defense. So for some of you, this is you defending your vision or defending your way of doing things, basically pushing your agenda through. If you are applying for a job, this is you proving them that they should pick you. Right, the Ten of Wands clarifying it. It's not going to be easy. You know, the Ten of Wands is a card of a burden, but I think you'll be. Yeah, I think you'll manage. It's never a problem for an Aries. Challenges got nothing on Aries, right? My sister is an Aries, so that's how I know. Anyway, the Magician on the bottom of the deck, all the way here, and I think that's also your energy, right? You've got all the tools you need at your disposal, right? The Magician has all the tools they need at their disposal. Perhaps you could be using all those tools, right? Think of the appropriate tool to use in a particular situation or in a particular instance, and you will definitely succeed. If you are applying for a job, they will choose you because you're the Magician. You're the best at what you do. You're better than all the other candidates. You can pull a rabbit out of a hat. You are a puzzle person. You are a miracle worker, things like that. So yeah, but one small caution for you, Aries. Don't take this spread for granted. Don't just relax, sit down and say, yeah, it's done. It's mine. It's a done deal. No. That's not how it works. All right, so keep doing what you're doing. Do your homework, prepare, and then the victory is yours. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Aries, this week. We have the World, we have the King of Swords, clarified by the Page of Cups, we have the Ace of Swords, and we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. This is pretty much a repeat of the X spread, right? We also have the King of Swords here. This is a different deck. I use different decks for different spreads. The only, I guess, addition or clarification we have is the Ace of Swords, which is literally a card of clarity. Right? So the Ace of Swords belongs to the King of Swords. You see how the King of Swords is holding up a sword? That's exactly the sword we see in the Ace of Swords. So they're not going to be beating around the bush. They're not going to be playing around. They'll be very upfront, very honest, very straightforward with you. And both of you will be crystal clear about what's going on here. Right? The King of Swords is clarified by the Page of Cups. Could be an apology, or it could be them asking you out, reaching out to you, wanting to catch up with you. And perhaps when the two of you do get together for that cup of coffee or a bite, that's when that Ace of Swords will play out. That's when the two of you will have that very straightforward conversation. Right? The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck is a start of a new cycle between the two of you. Okay? The only other, I guess, addition to the story is the World, the first card that came out. The World is my happy end card, right? Or perhaps this King of Swords just finished something, or they just got out of something, or they just completed something. All right, then perhaps you can ask them what that is. Okay, but the World is a good card. It really is. We have both the World and the Wheel of Fortune, right? Both of those two cards are talking about endings and new beginnings. New beginnings in particular. Alright, so that's what you're not expecting. And that's what I have for you, Aries, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing week.